Oh hey guys, welcome back to vlogs. So today, I don't know what we're gonna do. I just felt like picking up the camera, so I picked it up. Then I turned it on. Then I started talking to it. Then I hit record. Then I started talking to it some more. I'm learning.
Like, do you think they want something?
Anyway, it's Friday before the long weekend, so that's kind of cool. Got a long weekend ahead of us. This Sunday, though, is when I start my bike ride. Well, you guys know what I'm talking about. I asked for donations. We hit our goal. That's awesome. I was asking for $500 and we got 650, I think. It's been a while since I've checked. We got over $500 anyway. So I got my goal. That's awesome. That means I got to do 500 kilometers, which is less than I did last year, but that's okay. It's funny, right? It looks super sunny out and super nice and things, but I can tell you right now, guys, it's really not. It's really not. It's like 10 degrees Celsius out. I don't know what the heck is going on with the weather around here, but obviously nothing awesome. Anyway, I'm gonna get my lunch ready. I got some pork chops the other night. They were cheap. They're like $9 for 6. Is that right? $7 for 6. Some food, man, COVID pricing jacked the prices. Other foods, COVID pricing made them super cheap. And pork is apparently one of them. But one thing I want to do for sure is, lately fishing, I've been using a lot of spoons. And I don't mean the kind you eat your cereal with either. I mean like spoon fishing. And the problem is, the other night I went fishing and I lost 5 spoons to a pike. I know it was a pike. It just kept snapping me off. One after another, after another, after another. He snapped me off on 2 Senkos and then he snapped me off on like 5 spoons. Luckily they're Dollarama spoons, so it's like I wasn't out that much money, but it still sucks that one fish took all my bait. And well, not all of it, but a lot of it. What I was thinking was I got to thinking with the old brain. What is a spoon? It's just an angled piece of metal, painted pretty, with a shiny back that has great action and flips around in the water. Why can't we make our own? So I went on Home Depot's website and I found that they have 22 and 24 gauge steel. I should be able to cut easily with tin snips. Worst case scenario, I use my Dremel. If you're wondering why the camera's moving, because she's right there. She's bumping into my hand. She's trying to get attention. Oh, this cat. Next pike I catch, I'm eating. Nom nom nom. Gonna hold the camera like one of those girls who takes selfies. Anyway, guys, it's lunchtime. It's like 1:45. I'm taking my lunch a little earlier because they have me covering multiple queues right now and kind of need to pet the kitty. What's up? Goodbye. Lunch is here, and like I said, I cooked some pork chops, and they look pretty cooked to me. Get these bad boys on a plate. Go drop them in my face. Doing this here, I'm trying to balance a plate on top of a container. 425 grams worth of pork chops. Just looketh onto them, if you will. That's pitter patter powder on them, by the way. Pitter patter powder, makes your pork chops friggin' great. Hey, my new jingle for my new commercial. I'm not making a commercial. Anyway, I'm gonna go drop this in my face and probably watch some YouTubes, because it's usually what I do while I eat. There's some really big puppies over there. I don't know what we're gonna do. Anyway, I'm gonna devour this succulent meal and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. I totally used the word succulent in a vlog. You're welcome. All right, guys, guess what? The work shift is over. We're done. We're done. So now my battle plan is we're gonna head over to Home Depot because in aisle 14, according to the web app, that's where the steel is that I need to make spoons. So I can give them to the pike, literally, because they're just gonna snap it off. Wind is still gusting pretty bad out there, so chances are fishing won't happen tonight, but I figured we can make some lures, because that could be kind of fun. But before I do that, I gotta poop. Okay, now that I had a poop, Oreo needs to have a poop. I'm gonna have to replace Oreo's rope soon. That's looking pretty rough. What are you doing? Scammers! What are you doing? She ripped the seal out of my door. She's such a meanie face. Anyway, for anybody out there who's not an angler and doesn't know what the heck I'm trying to build for spoons, when I caught the pike and I lost my spoon in his mouth, I took it out. So this is basically what I want to build, is these things. Literally just a piece of steel that's rounded off. And if you notice, got a little bit of a torque on the end of it there. She kind of comes up. And you can see like it's kind of spooned. So when it goes through the water, it spins. So the fish will literally see the red side, silver side, red side, silver side, and it entices a bite because it looks like, well, this one here, this is called the Red Devil, and it looks like a bleeding bait fish. So it triggers them to come over and attack it. Also in that pike, I managed to find a jig head. So that was fun. That was a while ago though. I just keep forgetting to bring that out and put it back in my bag because that Red Devil pattern works great. Another one that works awesome is blue and white. And my third favorite color of all time, Fire Tiger, which is like orange, yellow, and green and black stripes. Kind of looks like a perch. Look at this. She's just starving for attention. Oh, kitty. Oh, kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Kitty. Oh, yeah, kitty, kitty. Oh, the kitty, kitty, kitty. Oh, the mouse. I'm gonna go to Home Depot. You want something? Campers. I'm gonna go to Home Depot. Do you want something? I'm gonna show the audience your butthole. Weirdo. Alright, I can't forget the camo tech. Oh, I can't forget my keys either, otherwise driving the truck's gonna be a real challenge. Did you see my keys? No? Okay, I'm turning off the lights here because I actually have to pay for hydro. I'm not living with my parents anymore. Mom and Dad probably just seen that clip and they were like, that son of a bitch. Look at it outside now. It's so nice and sunny. It actually feels kind of warm out too. Oh, we're gonna have to deal with this. Yep. Anyway, let's go over to Home Depot and we'll see a guy about some steel. Alrighty, down here at Home Depot. I'm not bringing you guys in, but I will bring you guys in because I got you on my cell phone. If I see anything cool, I will let you know. Okay, bye. Dude, that was $10. That's gonna make like 50 spoons. I got 22 gauge. My buddy normally gets 20 gauge, but he also fishes with a heavy rod setup and like 40-pound braid. I'm using 10-pound. This should make decent enough lures for me. All right, let's go home and we'll get working on Project Spoon. Once again, I go to a place where I can buy stringer for my weed trimmer and I forget. And I got this happening and you should see the backyard. It's just as bad. I was almost tempted to like just put some fishing line in it. Get some like 30-pound braid, that shit that sucks. Put that in the friggin' weed whacker and see what happens. Well, that idea is probably stupid. I'm sorry I even suggested it. Anyway, guys, like I said, we bought some steel. We're gonna make some spoons. I don't know why I said it like that, but I did, so deal with it. Also, at some point, I need to put my hooks up, but I need more wood to do that because I want to elongate my little mounting platform up there so I can have more rods up top and less rods on the bottom. That didn't make sense. Okay, so I need to clear off some bench space because in order to do this here, we're gonna need to build a jig. That's what my buddy, I don't even know if it's jig's a proper term, but basically my buddy was saying that you need to build something that you can pound your hammer into. What's that? Dad? He told me, he gave me an idea. He's like, basically take a piece of wood that you don't give two craps about and carve a dent into it. You know what? I don't need these glasses right now. I could use this bay door open. Get some... Ooh, that's an ominous looking cloud. Look at that. That looks deadly. Anyway, he said he used a Dremel. And I was looking at Home Repo there to see about Dremel bits, but they wanted like $20 for a carving bit. I'm like, why? It's a piece of metal with burrs. That's stupid. I got some stuff here that might work. But we're gonna use this piece of, well, looks like Dad drew on it. Can't remember what that was for. I think that was for the old hole in the yard back there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna use the Dremel, if I can find it. I think it's underneath my bench. I can't remember where I put the other part that I'm looking for. I used to have a Dremel kit. I'm being serious, I'm not even lying. I used to have a Dremel kit. I have no idea where it went. Okay, I gotta find that. So I found this Dremel kit, but I used to have the part that these would go on. And I have no, is this it? What are you? What do you do? You're just like a drill chuck. You're not what I'm looking for. That hurt. Totally stepped on a treble hook. Found it. Yeah, it was right in front of my face. I'm an idiot. It was actually tucked in over here underneath the helmet. Probably got it on camera like 17 times. And you guys probably said, Adam, it's right there. Pay attention, Adam, it's right there. How come you can't hear me? Because we're on camera. Anyway, well, this is interesting. Wait, are these carving burrs? No, they're not. It'd be awesome if they were. A cutting tool, some grinding discs, some job made cutting discs, stuff that looks like it won't do anything except for polish, sanding wheel. Hey, that might work. Okay, I got an idea. Seriously, son of a bitch. Guys, okay. So I found my Dremel kit and I Dremeled out a hole here. Thought I was recording. I didn't hit record. I'm an idiot. It's my first time YouTubing. I'm sorry. You know it's annoying when you need scissors to open your scissors. Okay, so I cut out a little piece of steel here. Only problem I think I'm gonna have is the pencil doesn't quite transfer to the steel. The other problem I'm having is I gotta take these stupid split ends off. Now I might make some things of all sizes here, some spoons of all sizes, but for now I just want to focus on this size because it's my favorite to fish with. Now there's two types of fishing I like doing. Senko fishing, spoon fishing. Crankbait fishing's fun too, don't get me wrong, but in all honesty, last year I couldn't catch crap on a Senko. I tried hard. This year I've had so much more success, so Senkos are king. And then when they don't work, I follow up with a spoon, and when that doesn't work, then I just grab whatever I can out of my backpack. But we're gonna try and replicate this guy here. Well, not that paint pattern, because it doesn't work, but you know. We'll set that down there. I think I need a Sharpie. Do I have a Sharpie out here? Let me see if I can find a Sharpie. Okay, I don't have a Sharpie, but I did find a pencil that wasn't from Dollarama. It somewhat wrote on there, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut that out. I'm gonna go around the outside with the tin snips, then we're gonna smooth it off with the file. So I'm gonna cut that off camera, and then I'll show you the final product. Okay, so there's the rough shape. I'm gonna grab a file because these edges are pretty brutal. My file right here covered in sawdust from sanding, and I'm just gonna go over the edges and clean them up. Alrighty, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and use my little jig thing, and we're going to pound out the spoon portion. Now, they had this hammer on for like 10 bucks, so I figured I'd grab it because I have a ball peen hammer, but it doesn't come to a fine point like this one here does. So I figured that might work a little better. You guys are recording this time, right? Yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and see if we can pound. Okay, this might take a little bit of finessing. I'll come back when I'm done. All right, so I pounded it out. Looks like ass, but whatever. And as you can see, we got that look. But what I'm gonna do is step on everything on the floor. I'm gonna put it in the vise here. And that'll give us that nice spoon shape. Okay, well, it looks like ass, but whatever. I still need to drill holes in it for the hardware. I do want to file that down a little bit more, so I'll be back. All right, now to drill some hardware holes. Got a brass bit in there. So we got our hardware holes drilled. Didn't even check center. Didn't even care. Should probably do that next time. But hardware holes are drilled right through the jig that we used to make it. Now what I'm going to do is just file down the edges because that's pretty sharp and that's pretty sharp. They're going to get some split rings anyway, but whatever. Alright, so now's the fun part, the painting. I'm about to lose my camera though, the battery's about to die, so let me go in the house and get a battery pack to remedy that. Alrighty guys, I put a white primer on it. I'm going to start with a base coat of yellow. I don't know how well this is going to work out. Alright guys, I tried using the airbrush again and it's not working. I'm just going to paint them by hand with a brush. Because I'm starting to understand why Terry sold me that airbrush for cheap. It's kind of shit, I'm not gonna lie. So, what I'm gonna do is just gonna hand paint them, then clear coat them. So, I've got some yellow here. Just gonna get some on the brush. I primed them, or I primed it to see if I could. I shouldn't be using acrylic paint either. I should be using automotive paint. Oh well. It's my first spoon, guys. Gonna look like mashed potatoes. It puts the paint directly on the lure and then spreads it around. Guys, don't paint like me. You're probably all just out there going, Adam, wow. Alrighty, well, it's not the best, but that's the pattern I came up with. I will come up with better patterns as we go along, but it looks stupid. I mean, the back side isn't even touched. It's just white from the primer. What I might do is I might lay it down like this. I think I have some chrome paint, some spray paint. I think I might hit it with that. There we go. I just hit it with some chrome spray paint. Got a little Duplicolor chrome here. Love this stuff. Back in the day of me having my Ford Tempo and trying to be all fast and furious with a Ford Tempo, because I was like that, I used this stuff here when I made my custom grill for the Ford to make it chrome because I thought chrome was cool. I was an idiot. Alrighty, just threw a clear coat on it. It's not the greatest looking. Once again, it's my first time. I'll learn as I go. We're going to be doing a lot of hand painting, so I better invest in some decent brushes. Dollarama won't cut it, so that's a thing. And yeah, I got a little bit of chrome splashed over it. Probably should have been a little more careful with it, but whatever. We'll let that dry. I'd like to go and test it out tonight, but currently it's 7:30. By the time this thing dries and we get hooks on it, it's gonna be close to 8. We could probably get out there for about an hour and whip it around to see how it does. Sun sets at 9:30, so let's see if we can get this thing to dry fast with the hair blower. All right, guys. I used the hair blower to basically power cure it. We got it on the rod. I think we should head down to the wall and see if it works. And maybe catch a fish. I'm gonna bring some other stuff with me too. Try and make it official tonight. Why not? Let's go. Okay guys, this is what we got to work with. We could go on that side. I just want to see what the action's like, but this water is rough as frig. I guess I'll have to feel the action out and let you guys know what I think. Let's see if we can get down here. Certainly not get a soaker. Who am I kidding? We're getting a soaker. I want to see how she pulls through the water. Okay, it's gonna spin. All right, I'm gonna sail it out there from up here. Turn my brake up higher because oh yeah, she knocks. She knocks. But that's good. But I can't. I'm gonna go to the other side here. Yeah. Let's go to the other side, and we'll see if we can sail it out there. Because with that wind, it's a little bit pain in the ass. Maybe I might be able to show you the action over here. That's literally what the whole reason why I'm here is, just to make sure that I bent it right and it does spoon things and doesn't just stay straight and pull through the water like a blade bait. Because we might make those later on. It's not too hard to make those, but the whole idea for this was to make a spoon. Oh yeah, she spins. I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay, she spins nice. She's not heavy though. Maybe I should have went with 20 gauge. All right, there's a lot of spin in that. That's beautiful. But at least she spins. She works. I just wish she was a little heavier. I wonder if 18 gauge steel would have been a good idea. Now the hook on there is a 4 gauge number 4 mustad treble. She's sticky. I stuck myself a couple times with it putting it on the damn lure. You know what I should do that I haven't done yet? Frig sakes. Let's get a friggin' screenshot for the video. Let's grab the camera here. There we go. So I think for the next ones, what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna redo the paint job, but I'm not gonna use that acrylic paint because it's not good for this. What I'm gonna end up using is I'm gonna throw some automotive paint into the mix. Maybe make some blue, some red, some devils, if you will. And for the back side of it, what I can do is I can polish it and make it pretty shiny instead of hitting it with the chrome spray paint. Just polish the living piss out of it. And then I think what we would end up with after clear coat is a nice looking spoon. I guess if I wanted to add more weight to it, I could put a sinker on it, weight. I don't expect to catch a fish on this tonight though. However, this is not a one day, this is just me frigging around in the garage with an idea. Alright guys, well, we're back. We didn't catch any fish. You already know that, you saw the video. But we got to try out a new design for a lure to make. This is going to save me a lot of money in the long run. Guess we can call this the Mark 1 spoon. Definitely needs some work. Definitely needs some weight. We're going to go in the house and we're going to weigh it. I just wanted to take it off the rod here. This barrel swivel. Yeah, the paint job took some damage. It is what it is. Not too worried about it because it wasn't about the paint job. It was mainly about, does it have action? The answer is, it sure do. Anyway, you're probably noticing that I left the point and I'm home now and it's super freaking dark out. It doesn't get dark that quick, guys. It's actually 11 o'clock right now. Sorry if you're hearing noises on the camera. I got the hook in my the lure in my other hand. Got to go to my truck. No, as I was leaving the point, I had a message from my friend Sarah there, and we fish a lot. You guys seen her on the videos. And I mentioned to her that I was going to go to Walmart to pick up some snacks because I wanted snacks for tonight. Don't worry, they're keto. Okay, Blurry McGlurry, you gonna come out and sharpen? There we go. Anyway, I messaged her because I was going to get snacks. She's at the hospital right now. She's fine. Nothing's wrong with her. Her friend's actually having a baby. Well, they're trying. She's been in labor now for like 3 days. They keep like trying to induce, but the baby's not wanting to come out. And you know what? I don't blame the baby because this world sucks. So when I mentioned I was going to get snacks, she was like, oh, can you get me snacks? I like snacks. And I said, sure. So I went to Walmart and got her some snacks and me some snacks. Mine are like keto, hers are definitely not. Anyway, I wanted to see how much this weighs in ounces. Does this do ounces? That's grams. That's ounces. 0.3 ounces. What would that be? Like 1/3 of an ounce? Sure. So it weighs 1/3 of an ounce. Piss. You know what? How much does this red devil weigh? The devil weighs 0.4 of an ounce. So this little guy weighs more than this bigger guy. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go back. That'll be not for another video. That'll just be me doing stuff. We're gonna end up going back to Home Depot and buying thicker gauge metal. Maybe instead of 22, we'll go 20 or 18. I'm not by any means saying what I bought is garbage and I don't need it. I'm gonna keep it because I can use that to make Colorado blades for spinner baits or other blades for like inline spinners, or you know, you can use it for anything. I can make blade baits. I just totally said bait blades. That's what I'm gonna call them, bait blades. It's gonna be great. Brand new invention by Skivinz. Come on to his channel and check it out tomorrow. But yeah, I can use that shit to make like a bunch of cool stuff. So I'm not too worried there. That's my show for today, guys. Got some snacks. We're gonna have those right now while I edit. If you're wondering what I got the best snack in the world. GoPro Hero 8. No, I'm kidding. The best snack in the world, guys. Freaking Baconets, but the spicy ones. Best snack in the world. And we got some chicken, because I love just eating chicken. And, of course, turkey pepperonis. And for drink, this stuff's actually pretty cool. It's called Fruit 20 or Fruit 20, I don't know. Anyway, it's got 0 calories, 0 everything. It's like a really tasty, fun drink to have when you just want to have a drink and not drink calories. And you don't feel like water. So, I bought a bunch of those Baconets, so that's what we're going to eat tonight. Not all 4 of them. I'm just going to have like maybe, probably won't even have a bag. I'll probably just eat the meat stuff and go to bed. Because it's already 11 o'clock. I'm kind of tired on a Friday at 11 o'clock. Oh yeah, that's a thing. Anyway, it's a long weekend this weekend, so we'll have to see what we get up to. I might make another video, I might not. We'll see what happens. I do want to go to Home Depot and get another piece of steel, something thicker. I might get 18, I might just go, or I might get 20, I might just go right to 18. Get something super heavy and make freaking some real serious spoons that I can just drill halfway across the planet. Anyway, people, on that note, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. I know it was longer than normal. Probably was. I don't know. We'll see what happens after I edit it. If it is, I'm sorry. If it isn't, well, I'm sorry. Leave your questions, comments, concerns down below if you have any ideas for better paint options. I'm going to try automotive, but maybe you got a better idea because acrylic is obviously not the game plan. And until next time, guys, fish, lift, cycle. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.